And now it's my privilege to introduce you to this morning's keynote speaker, City Councilor at Large for the City of Lynn, Nicole McClain. Councilor McClain is a proud Lynn native, an Army veteran, serving 11 years in the Army National Guard, including 2 deployments to Iraq, all while earning her degree in early childhood education, and just this past fall completed her master's degree in educational leadership and policy. She's a leader, an inspiration, and an example of where finding and pursuing your passions can lead you. Please welcome Nicole McClain.
Good morning, graduates. Good morning, families, faculty, and friends. Today is a day filled with celebration, reflection, and a lot of awkwardly fitting caps. To the graduates of the class of 2025, you did it. You climbed the mountain. You survived all-nighters, overloaded schedules, group projects where only one person did the work, you know who you are, and probably at least one existential crisis per semester. And through all of that, you made it here. But let me offer you this thought. Today isn't just about honoring who you've been. It's about boldly choosing who you will become. Because whether you're graduating with a degree in biology or business, in psychology, education, or the arts, this moment is a reminder that you get to choose the identity you step into next. That's powerful, that's terrifying, and that's also freeing. See, college gives us a strange illusion that identity is something you find, like a hidden treasure buried somewhere between intro to philosophy and your 5th cup of coffee at 2 a.m. But the truth is, identity isn't found, it's forged. It's something you shape and reshape over and over again. When I look out at all of you, I don't just see degrees, I see raw material. I see future artists and analysts, dreamers and doers, parents, activists, and trailblazers. People who get to decide what kinds of life they want to lead, what happened, and what kind of person they want to become. You don't have to fit the mold. You can make your own. The world will try to hand you labels. During this divisive political time, there are plenty of labels thrown around. Those labels will whisper stories in your ear about what you're capable of, what you're supposed to look like, how you're supposed to act, and what path you're supposed to walk. But here's the truth. You get to decide the story. You get to write it. I'm not saying there will not be any pauses, pivots, or unexpected setbacks. I am saying it's up to you to continue despite the obstacles. And I want to say this clearly. You don't have to be what you've always been. Just because you were quiet doesn't mean you can't become a bold voice. Just because you struggled doesn't mean you can't succeed wildly. Just because the world saw you one way doesn't mean you're bound by that image. You are allowed to evolve. You are allowed to surprise people, including yourself. Maybe you were the student who barely made it, or maybe you were the one who made it look easy. Maybe you still don't know what you want to do next. Good. That means you are still becoming. Now here's the catch. Choosing your identity takes courage, because the moment you decide who you want to be, life will start asking, do you mean it? The world will test you. You'll get rejected. You'll hear no more than you want to. You'll compare yourself to other people's highlight reels on social media and wonder if you're falling behind. But listen to me. The only race worth running is the one where you become yourself. Everyone's timeline is different. Some of you will leap right into your dream job. Others will pivot 5 times or more before they feel like they've landed. Neither is wrong. Both are brave. And don't let the fear of not having it all figured out keep you frozen. Some of the most remarkable people in the world didn't know who they were at 22 or 32 or even 52, but they kept becoming. They kept choosing authenticity over approval, purpose over pressure, and growth over comfort. That's the work. That's the journey. And you don't have to do it perfectly, you just have to do it intentionally. So let me leave you with 3 guiding principles as you step into this next chapter. First, be fiercely honest with yourself about who you want to be, not just about what you want to do. Job titles will change. What matters most is being true to yourself, your ethics, morals, and values. Second, make room to grow. Give yourself the grace to evolve. You're not supposed to have it all figured out. Life is the classroom now, and the lessons you learn will be infinite. Choose progress over perfection every day. Third, don't wait to be chosen. Choose yourself. Choose the path that excites you. Choose the habits that shape you. Choose the voice inside that says, "This is me," even when it shakes a little. Graduates, you don't owe the world a version of yourself that fits in a box. Don't let anyone define you. You owe the world the boldest, realish version of who you choose to be. Again, the journey will not be easy. As you go after your version of success, you will encounter many defeats, but you must never be defeated. Go forward, not just with knowledge, but with intention, not just with dreams, but standing firmly in your identity, not the identity that is defined for you, but the identity you create. The world needs more people who are unafraid to become exactly who they decide to be. And from where I'm standing, I believe that's exactly what you are going to do. Congratulations, class of 2025. Go out there and become.